Hello, my beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel once again. As usual, today is Friday, and I am here to preview our match that will be played on Sunday, Super Sunday, against Manchester United. In this upload, I am going to give you everything you need to know about that match, the officials that will be in charge of the match, the head-to-head, with regards to Chelsea and Manchester United, then also the latest news and all injury news. I'll be providing it over here. So please stay with me. Let us look at all these things together. Now, it has been confirmed that Ruben Amorim will sign for Manchester United. His release clause has been triggered, according to Fabrizio Romano. 10 million euros plus 1 million euro, which means that Amorim will be bringing on some of his coaching staff. So Amorim will be coming to Manchester United, but then some technical hitches will not allow Amorim to be in charge of Manchester United against Chelsea on Sunday, which in effect will mean that Ruud van Nistelrooy, who won his first game in charge of Manchester United on Wednesday against Leicester, will be in charge of the team on Sunday. Now, talking about Ruud van Nistelrooy, when you look at his game on Wednesday, he played a 4-2-3-1 formation. Out of possession, Manchester United were pressing with 4 players up front in that game, a very dangerous press. And that allowed them to win that match by 5-2. But then when you do that, it means that you will be exposing your defense also to attacks. And so that is why they conceded 2 goals in that game. And I believe that in our game, Manchester United should not attempt to do that, because if they do that, I don't think they will be able to handle Nicolas Jackson, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, and the pace of Pedro Neto. So I wouldn't advise them to do that. All right. Key statistics coming into that game. Now, the game will be played on Sunday, 3rd November of this year. The time is 16:30 GMT. I think that is 4:30 UK time. And wherever part of the world you are, I think you should convert that one, and that will give you the time that the game will be played. So if you are in Nigeria, if you are in Ghana, Zambia, wherever you are, please convert it, and that will give you the exact local time that the game will be played. It will be a Super Sunday game, and it will be an epic clash. We are all eager to see what will happen on that day. Now, the venue is Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams, and it is my hope that we'll turn that place into a theatre of nightmares on Sunday. The referee who will be in charge of the game is Robert Jones. Now, Robert Jones has refereed 6 Premier Leagues so far this season. Now, in the 6 Premier Leagues, he has issued out 31 yellow cards and 2 red cards in those games. I think he has also given 2 penalties so far in the Premier League this season. So the referee for the game is Robert Jones. The assistant referees, we are going to have Neil Davies and Libet. Now, when you remember, Libet was in charge on the line as an assistant referee in our game on Wednesday against Newcastle United. We lost that game, and Libet was on the line. Again, Libet will be an assistant referee at Old Trafford. So that is the assistant referees, Neil Davies and Libet. Thomas Bramall will be the 4th official for the game. I believe this name sounds very familiar. Now, coincidentally, Thomas Bramall was the 4th official when Newcastle defeated Chelsea in the EFL Cup on Wednesday. He was the 4th official. Then Thomas Bramall was the 4th official when West Ham defeated Manchester United in the English Premier League. He was the 4th official. So coincidentally, Thomas Bramall has been in charge of 2 defeats to both teams that will be meeting on Sunday. So that is Thomas Bramall. Now, on VAR duty, we are going to have Michael Salisbury. He will be on VAR duty. And then assistant VAR, we are going to have Nick Hobson. All right, so those are the officials for the game. Quickly, let us look at the form of the two teams coming into this game. So we are going to consider the last 5 games that both teams have played. Manchester United, in their last 5 games, they have drawn 2, they have lost 1, and they have won 2 games. Now, Chelsea, we have drawn 1, we have lost 2, and we have won 2 in the last 5 games. Now, for Manchester United, their first draw was against Aston Villa. They drew that game by 0-0. Then Manchester United won their game against Brentford. I think that was the only Premier League game they won in the past 5 Premier League games. They won by 2-1. Then against Fenerbahce, they drew 1-1. Then against West Ham, they lost that match by 2-1. Then on Wednesday, of course, they defeated Leicester by 5-2. So that is their past 5 games. They have drawn 2, they have won 2, and they have lost 1. For Chelsea, as I said, we have won 2, we have lost 2, we have drawn 1. Our first draw, it was against Nottingham Forest. Then we were defeated by Liverpool 2-1. Panathinaikos, we won by 4-1. Then Chelsea defeated Newcastle in the Premier League by 2-1. Then again, we were defeated by Newcastle on Wednesday in the EFL Cup by 2-0. Now, when it comes to the Premier League, now the one I've given you initially is all competition. When it comes to the Premier League, Manchester United, they have lost 2, they have drawn 2, and they have won 1. Only 1 in the last 5 games. Now, Chelsea, in the last 5 games in the Premier League, we have won 3, we have drawn 1, and we have lost 1 game. So that is the Premier League. All right. Now, when you come to the log, the Premier League log, now we have both played 9 games, and then Chelsea are on 5th. They are on 5th on the log. Then Manchester United lies 14th on the log. Now the goal difference for Chelsea is 8, and Manchester United has a goal difference of -3. We have 17 points, whereas Manchester United has 11 points. We have won 5 Premier League games. Manchester United, they won 3 so far. We have scored 19 goals in the Premier League, 19 goals. Then Manchester United, they have scored 8. We have conceded 11 coincidentally. Manchester United have also conceded 11 goals in the Premier League. So that is where the two teams lies. Now, when it comes to the head-to-head, in the last 50 games, Manchester United have won 18. Chelsea have won 17, and then there were 15 draws. So that is why the last time I said that Chelsea has a score to settle. So it was very unfortunate that Eric Ten Hag was sacked. We have a score to settle. So they have won 18, we have won 17, and there are 15 draws. So that is the head-to-head in the last 50 games. Now, when it comes to the last 5 games, Manchester United have won 2, we have drawn 2, and then Chelsea have won 1. So the score will be settled on Sunday. So that is the head-to-head. Now, straightforward, I want to go to my predicted 11. My predicted 11 for the game. Currently, apart from Kellyman, who has not played for Chelsea so far, Chelsea has a fully fit squad going into this game. The other day, I saw a strap on the knee of Fofana, but then the coach mentioned after the game that he was fine. Sometimes you have to, some of the injuries, you just have to play through the injury. And so I believe that that is what he will be doing now. So Fofana, I believe he will be ready for that game on Sunday. So for my predicted 11, as we all know, Sanchez will be in post as the number 1. Then Colwell and Fofana will pair at the center back. So the CB, the left CB and the right CB will be Colwell and Fofana respectively. Now at right back, the other day the coach came out with a surprise, but this time around, I think that James will play, but he'll play in his favorite position, which is the right back. So James will be at right back. Then at left back, I don't think that it is good for Enzo Maresca to be using both of our right backs at the same time. Now, what happens if any of them gets an injury? We know that James, he's being managed, and so he will play only one game every week, and so we have to protect Malo Gusto. And so I don't think that Malo Gusto should play this game. But then I don't know if the coach will have other ideas. Cucurella is favored to play there for me. He did very well against Newcastle. He was the only shining light in that game. And so I think that with that form, he should play the Manchester United game. So I am putting Cucurella at left back. Then in defensive midfield, I don't think that Enzo Fernandez is coming back into this first 11 anytime soon. So Caicedo and Romeo Lavia will be at the defensive midfield. Then ahead of them, Sancho will not be eligible to play this game because Manchester United is still his parent club, and so he's ineligible. So Neto will play that position over there. Cole Palmer is the first man on the list. Then Madueke has nailed that position so far, and so he will play on the right wing. Then ahead of him, Nkuku has not proved himself too well in the game against Newcastle, and so Jackson comes back to his position as the striker, the number one striker for the team. So Jackson up top. So that is my predicted 11 for the game. I would like to hear your thoughts actually on this one. Let us see what is good for Chelsea. Let's see if my starting 11 is accepted by you all. All right. Please, those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit the like button and the notification bell. Also, share the link for this news to reach more people. Then also remember that after the game on Sunday, I'll come back with my review of the game. I'll rate my players, the top performers, and then I'll look at the key takeaways from that game. Then on Monday, I'll come with my loan report. I've been reporting on the performance of our loan players at the end of every week. I usually do it on Monday, and so this Monday will not be an exception. I'll come with that report on Monday. So please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Let's do this together in the Chelsea family way. All right. Now, I want to go straight forward to my score prediction. Looking at both Chelsea and Manchester United, I think in the last 5 games for Manchester United, it was only in one game that they could not score, and that was against Aston Villa. Then when it comes to Chelsea, in our last 5 games, I think that it was only on Wednesday against Newcastle United that we could not score. And so we have been scoring goals and we have been conceding goals, both Manchester United and Chelsea. And so this epic clash is going to be a both teams score game. I believe that Colwell will be able to match up with Højlund very well. James will match up with Rashford. Then Gusto or Cucurella will match up very well with Garnacho. I believe Fofana will handle Bruno Fernandes. And then ahead of them, Madueke, Nicolas Jackson, Cole Palmer, and Neto. I am not sure this Man U defense will be able to handle them too well. In Dalot, Delete, Mazraoui, and Martinez, I am not sure they will be able to handle these are players too well. And so I am giving a win to Chelsea in this game. But then the last time that Chelsea played Manchester United at Stamford Bridge, we won that game by 4-3. The last time that Chelsea played Manchester United at Old Trafford, we were defeated by 2-1. 2-1. And so this time round, I am giving Chelsea a win, and the score prediction is a 3-2. A 3-2 win for Chelsea. So that is my score prediction. So that is what I have for today with regards to our preview. Please, once again, hit the like button to go a very long way to push this channel forward. Till I see you on Sunday, Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. God bless you and stay blessed. Till I see you then. Bye for now.